Right now we're going to talk about running our zone defense. We call it a zone defense because we are focusing around this area with our bottom guys. This is the high scoring percentage area. Generally, if you can get the ball into that area, you're going to score. So we want to protect that as much as possible. Now when we play zone, we played a modified zone because not all of our defensive players play the zone. You can see up top our defensive players are playing man. So they're going to have their hips up, hands on, and heads on a swivel. So they're looking around and seeing what's going on. The main point of this defense is to try and get the ball into number 1 and number 5's hands. This is because they have a limited sight of the goal. As number 5 and number 1 get the ball, our goalie moves over and pretty much gets rid of any open spaces. This isn't so much true with number 3, 4, and 2, 3, and 4 because they can see more of the cage. So the point is to get the ball into those guys' hands. There are a couple things about the zone that you need to know. The first is that the guys down low are going to be swimming a lot. So what happens is as the ball is moving around, so for example, the ball just moves down to 2 or over to 2, everybody kind of shifts a little bit. You see the goalie has shifted to the left from number 1 to number 2. He shifted left to get into that line of fire. Number 4 is helped out just a bit. He's going to actually come in a little more because 2 has gone away. We really want to protect this guy. Okay. Number 6, or their set, is going to be the most important person to shut down. If we can get 2 or 3 people on him, it's less likely he draws a kick out and more likely that it causes a turnover. So when the ball goes to 2, 4 is going to come in a little bit more than usual to just kind of help out with the set defense. At the same time, number 2 is going to move outwards so that in case of a quick pass to the outside, this guy isn't completely alone and it's not going to take more than 2 strokes to get to him, because as you can see there's a line of fire right there that goes directly to the goal, especially if our goalie hasn't moved quick enough to get there. Let's go back to 2. Most teams, when we run this defense, are going to try and get the balls to the outside. So they're going to get the ball to 1, they're going to get the ball to 5. When that happens, we have a full shift of 4 and 2. So 4 is now going to go play man on number 1 as long as he has the ball. And number 2 is going to come down and play a second set defense. Now generally this leaves this man open, and that's going to have to, whenever he gets the ball, we're going to have to reshift. Now these shifts shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 strokes back and forth. We don't have a very wide pool. It's different at some of the other pools, but we'll get to that when the time comes. So as you can see, when we go left to right, 4 shifts over, he's now on the set defense, and 2 is shift over to play man, as well as our goalie. So this might happen, this might go back and forth a couple of times. So we're going to have to be in great shape to be able to get back and forth between those 2 things. Let's get the ball back up top. One huge advantage of playing this zone defense is that it takes away the drive. What I mean is by number 2 driving down into this open area, there is now a man in that area, so he's driving basically into a defender. It goes the same way for the other side, driving into a defender, and the guy up top will just kind of slough over and get onto number 5, or slough over and get onto number 1.